The world record for the largest giant fan of playing cards is currently held by a German man by the name of Ralph Lauer, I believe is how it's pronounced. I could be wrong on that. And he set this record in 1994. And his giant fan clearly showed each playing card, the value of each card, and its color. And it was all held in one hand, without adhesives or any assistance. And all of these cards were brand new out of the box. And they were sealed. And this fan incorporated a grand total of 326 playing cards. In sharp comparison to the giant fans that you are seeing me perform here in this video, Ralph Lauer's giant fan was at least 3 times the size of the fans you're seeing right now, if not 4 times the size. So that just puts a little perspective on how enormous his fan actually was. Where does the phrase "not playing with a full deck" come from? This phrase has its roots in England. During 1828, England placed a tax on playing cards. Rather than taxing the entire deck, they apparently chose they would just tax a single card, the Ace of Spades. They placed a tax on that card, and when that was done, people wanted to avoid the tax, so naturally, people just started selling playing cards and playing with decks that did not have an Ace of Spades. Did you know that a standard playing card today consists of 3 layers? And each playing card that you now have in a deck actually came from a large uncut sheet of paper. This is where the uncut sheets that are sold come in. This is a sheet of the paper where the playing card is actually still in its original paper that it was printed on. When the cards are put into the standard form that we use now, they are punched out of this sheet and are then placed into the box. In the image I have here, it would only appear that there are 2 layers of paper. On a yearly basis, approximately 150 million decks of cards are printed in the United States. Now that is a huge number, and the images that you're seeing right now are just a mere percentage of the decks of cards that are made and printed each year. Are you aware that prior to being called the Jack, Queen, and King, the court cards used to be referred to in ascending order: Knave, Cavalier, and then King. So both the Jack and the Queen had prior names, and the Queen didn't even come into being into a deck of cards until the French began incorporating queens instead of cavaliers. From here, there was some confusion because when you had knave and king, they were abbreviated. The KN was for knave and KG for king. So here there was some confusion, and subsequently the knave was renamed the Jack.